Yeah.
What's up, MP? Hey, MP. Show night tonight.
What's up, MP?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. How? Pick 3 days.
Let's get after it, MP.
Next month. Talk to your teams
Sincerely,
and
scan for
let me know
badges,
how we should
okay?
split our time.
Sounds good.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got MP. Davis is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Durant, and it's Curry in at the 1.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and the double up Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pushing it up. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
MP fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. MP's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Halliburton is double. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And Wembanyama, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 6.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the East.
Many turnovers as we often get in this game, so good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
We got Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum is out there with Brown. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Young in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And a deep 3 from MP. And the West hit again from deep.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Young is double. The East trail by 11. Brown wide open. He fired. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Jokic. Brown dishes to Mitchell. Back to Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
MP deciding where to go with it. Outside, Davis. The 3 from MP. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Mitchell in the corner. This one for 3. It's Mitchell with the tray.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The 3 from MP. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Mitchell kicks to Tatum. Oh, good with the triple. The West leading by 8. LeBron left side. And a wide open look for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 18 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The tray. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. And that one's good by Davis. He's got 8. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they continue to find ways to score.
.114 left in the first half. Knocked away. MP drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 25 points.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the East with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Halliburton subbed in for Trae Young. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for James. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 27 points for him.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
MP, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. They trail by 18. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Tatum kicks to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Halliburton for three. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Halliburton's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's MP for three. And so it's MP making things happen for the West. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony Davis is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Curry. And it's Durant. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Halliburton. Good ball movement here by the East. And it's Mitchell missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. And, you know, they're going to extend the defense now here. 94 feet, the full court press in effect. They're looking to try to stir things up and make something happen.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Got a piece of it. MP. And yes, it's good. MP's got 32 points.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Now, here's Halliburton. Giannis outside. No good on the three. The West leading by 23. Davis finds MP. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here's MP. 32 points in the game. Tatum deciding where to go with it. They get it back. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Count it. 34 points for MP.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Outside for Durant. MP outside. From past the arc, it's good from long range. MP's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the West All-Stars. And the East has possession. Halliburton is double. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. And here's MP for three. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Halliburton passes to Giannis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, MP. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 45 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Young comes in for Halliburton. The West All-Star is also changing it up. Jokic is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And James subbed in for Durant.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Outside, Davis. And here's MP for three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Curry finds MP. Fires for three. And the West hit again from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
A nice shot by Brown.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
James, the pass to MP. And the West hit again from deep.
Wow. What can you say?
Young against Curry. Beyond the arc. And Trae Young hits for three. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's MP. And so it's the West All-Stars having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
You know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
We've got Brown. Young is up there with Halliburton. Then it's Tatum, and it's Embiid in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Embiid, that's for 2. And that comes off the assist by SGA. MP's got 58.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brown outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
MP, good.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Now here's Brown, and they double up Brown. And the dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And here's MP for 3. And the West hit again from deep.
And the hoops aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by MP. Good on the bucket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
MP, good.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous Alexander passes to MP. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Halliburton, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The try by MP.
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making them pay.
And stolen by MP. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Brown from outside off the mark. LeBron James on the wing. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good. James has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here are the East All-Stars. Young outside. Halliburton kicks to Young. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. G.A. Jesrin, you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. MP grabs the miss.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And here's the West with the ball. And the basket by MP.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And here's MP for 3. And the West hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Towns finds Tatum. Now Halliburton. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
It almost doesn't seem fair. You on the losing end, given the way you defended tonight. How do you bounce back from this kind of letdown?
We don't gotta bounce back. This wasn't some awful loss. No one in that locker room is happy right now, but we have families, friends, lives. We got perspective, Jennifer Quintana. And we have a chance to turn things around next game, so we'll be fine.
Back to you, Kevin.
Well, folks, that's a wrap for the NBA All-Star Game. We hope you had as good a time as we did. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, MP.
Good game, MP.
See ya, MP.
My kids at the night show last weekend.
Oh, yeah? I was up the top.
Oh, I sat right near the glass.
I got $20. You?
Really long.
How's your dog doing?
He's good. Just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have a good one chill around the house.
Oh, yeah, I remember my dog.
You said you had a little something extra tonight.
That's right. I've been on this rebounding kick for a minute now, and to be honest, not a lot of people have noticed. So I'm feeling some type of way about that, because this is a problem, man. Anytime you try to do anything besides get buckets, the media doesn't care.
That's true. There's not a lot of likes on them rebounding videos either. So what you gonna do about it?
Make a splash. Get on the top 10. Let me make this simple. I'm about to go 20-20, just like my vision.
So 20 points and 20 boards.
Exactly. 20-20 tonight. Take it to the bank and cash it.
That's a lot of boards, MP. Why are you so confident you can get them?
Well, Coach got me, grinding.
Get after it, baby. Come on.
Just go with the things that you know you do well.
Now, let's go courtside. 4-4 on MP's history-making season.
He just had an all-time moment breaking what came to the single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the rebound department.
Look, sometimes you make a commitment to improve a part of your game and fall short. And that's not for a lack of effort. A lot of factors, of course, are involved. But to be quite frank, MP just has not had the impact on the board that he and his coaching staff were expecting to see. We'll see if that changes here tonight.
You can be sure that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, there's really company that grew 8 hours north in OKC, another top four that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with MP. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance that he is. A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading. You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way.
He was making everything from the floor. Watch
out. That one home. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. A three from MP. And again, Sacramento with the three. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone to a victory to start off the game. Benyama, a screen on Schroeder. Fox, Dennis Miller, and Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, guys. A crossover, MP with a layup. MP's got 10 points in the game. Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gets it to go. I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it. Kings have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm start here. Stan, look at Wembanyama's play. Doesn't even get any stronger. Put on more muscle, more ball.
Kevin, of course he can do on his strength. He's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fox is double. He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall. On the wing, started by Fox, and it's good for 2. He's got 12. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now. Spurs trail by 4, and now swing it over to Allen LaForge on the sideline.
Well, MD in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Nice work, Barry Allen. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over? Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can replicate that performance.
Now Fox, following the three-point attempt by MP. Fox kicks to Hart, lets it go with the 3. Nice assist from Fox. Fox is 3 assists now in this one. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. The passes to MP. Let's it go. They get it back. Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the left side. You can see why Sabonis is considered one of the top rebounders in the game. He's relentless. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 6. This time the two teams came together was also in this building. For the home fans. It really was a difficult game for them in that previous match. Unfortunately, they were able to just knock down their foul on the shot. That's 2 points. So free throw coming up. And that sends MP the free throw line. That one on Harper. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett is checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Jason Allen's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Stephon Hansel subbed in for Harper. Sacramento's down 4-4 on 3-pointers doing well from long range. After you guys, just a second between the shot clock and game clock. In it goes. It's time and 10 tries.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball. Well, even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Allen is out there with Johnson. And it's Cornett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second. Substitution. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Monk.
Dennis Schroeder.
The wide open look here for Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from three.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back from outside. Sharch grabs the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Castle. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's MP. San Antonio with the rebound. Now, Wembanyama. 29 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And he was a menace on the defensive end in that one. Just racking up the blocks.
Now, here's MP. It's a 10-point game. Inside, MP gets it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So it's the Spurs now. Sabonis finds Schroeder. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Spurs with some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. And a change for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Saric. It's tipped. Spurs trail by 15. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
What a response from Vassell. Coming right back with the 3 of his own.
MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weakness was there, but they can't count
them to continue missing. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press these balls.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
They dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, here's Schroeder. 8 points of last outing. MP drills the 3.
Well, he's the reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
From downtown, a second chance effort. Vassell wide open. And he's good on that 3-ball. Vassell's got a pair of triples in the second now on the Spurs. Pass to Sabonis. And stolen by Wembanyama. And stolen by MP. Takes a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. A 12-point game. They come into. Clock runs and we're heading to halftime. The Kings on top, up by 12. We've got more moves coming your way in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, though. Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the San Antonio Spurs.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on. And that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answer shot.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. And that wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to find a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at NP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
On the court right now for the Kings. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. MP out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, rolling the paint. And the foul called on MP. That's his...
Substitution on the court.
Spurs are gone 2 of 7 from the field. It's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio Fox. And the foul called on MP.
Substitution on the court.
MP fires. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Spurs trail by 21. The 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
A bit under 3.5 minutes advanced here in the fourth. Pass to Sohan. And Jones sends it back.
And then he heads to the final buzzer here. A crushing blowout. Big time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gallery win for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win. A game that not many people soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And so they're able to even up a game of peace with one left to play. Exactly. Really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed to be aggressive. And he delivered. What a game.
Looking at his out there for the Spurs. Luke Cornett is checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. Grayson Allen's checked in for Harper. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. MP misses the 3. 4 seconds separate the shot game clock. It's Allen. That one is off. MP looking around. Jacks up a three. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one to come.
Memorable evening. Empty passes.
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm tired.
Kevin back.
All right, Tom, thanks.
Tough, but fair.
Can we move single team management tomorrow? Nah, get her the business nice and invest. I could do practice.
All right, MP, check this out. Look, we're going to win tonight by creating more possessions and taking more shots. That means cutting down on turnovers and hitting the offensive glass harder, okay?
Yeah, if that's what the game plan is, I'll crash the boards all night, no problem.
Good. The rest of the team knows you're going out there and miss shots, so someone's going to rotate to stop the fast break, like right here. I want you to focus on attacking the rim,
Okay. Hey, can I do a Moses Malone style?
That's right.
Yeah, and, you know, maybe I'll tap a few to myself, pat my stats a little bit. Only if we get way ahead, though.
How about you just snag the ball and kick it out to the open shooter, okay?
Yeah, that works too.
All right, good. All right, look at this movement here. Right. You see how it creates space?
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Utah Jazz. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. And you're looking at Bailey. Over the course of this season, he's proven himself to be a highly skilled player in the league. So he comes in at number 5.
Just being counted among the top 5 rookies is a big accomplishment, especially given the talent of this class.
Well, it is, and there are people who think he should be higher in the rankings.
Show the job.
He's had some moments this season how advanced his game is.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz.
They've got Collier, Walker Kessler out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Bailey, and it's George in at the 1. And for Sacramento,
I know the defense is not good.
in at the forward position. MP is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has done work that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. guys?
Just so tough to stop. We touched on this a few games ago, but a topic that's been out in the media for quite some time is MP's personal focus on rebounding this season.
I'm glad you brought that up. I mean, MP has taken some criticism from fans and a bit of the media for not delivering on his rebounding efforts, at least to this point. Now, I know it's got to be eating away at him inside, so I wouldn't be surprised if that intensity fuels MP's fire here tonight for a big outing.
And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding threat.
Yeah, for teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by the Jazz. MP, the pass to Sabonis. And here's MP from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. MP's got 6.
Wow, MP, the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
George draws the double. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Murray with it. Guarded now by George. MP outside. 4-3. And another Sacramento 3.
From another assist code, MP, have at it.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Grant son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after that?
I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Pass to Kessler. DeRozan brings the double. Here's Collier. To stop the run. Utah with another miss. And here are the first about 3 minutes in. MP left side. Wins the move on. It's hauled in by Collier. Jazz trail by 8. Utah moving the ball around. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's some tricky jerks and movements with Kyle Anderson.
And here's MP from outside. And it's basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Collier. Monk covers. Marking it outside. Let's go from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City where they beat the Jazz.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
8 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Levine. Pass to MP. Eubanks the screen. And here's MP from outside.
And Kings with another 3. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Marking it outside. And the foul on MP. And that'll be a second foul of the game for the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Utah shooting a 30-point free. Jazz trail by 3. They've got Dario Saric. Malik Monk is out there with MP. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Levine in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Nurkic's shot is good.
Boy, how about the timing and delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Utah's got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those came in bunches of 3. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant. Yeah, I think he pushed him to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
You bet. How it goes. Jam that one home.
When you get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Jazz trail by 4. They double him up. To the middle. Here's Simpson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game. And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to
That's great basketball. Denying him on one end while grabbing points on the other. And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high. Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. A show of force by Marketing to get through.
Yeah, you can see with the Marketing build, he can just force his way through contact.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, boys. Marketing is one of the best spaces.
What we know is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lowry has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lowry can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical shot big in the league.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight. For Sacramento, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 near the second quarter. Levine passes to MP. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And now the first time out call here, Utah. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. A minute 6 left in the first half. Pass to Schroeder. Shoots over George. Schroeder can't get it to go. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him. Now let's go with a 3. And Shomas Sabonis pulls it down. From deep, MP. Utah grabs the miss. They're coming off that loss against Portland. It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win all games. They simply did not bring it.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No protection whatsoever. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Markkanen. George outside. Back to Anderson. From downtown. Markkanen misses. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 32 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance. It couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players do deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so in both games, we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front, up by 1. And they'll step away briefly, but it gets you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You look at the Jazz, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
Contributions from their bench providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and maybe it's an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's seen so far. Hey, you look at Embiid in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you should preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 billion per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than their team.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Chums. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Keontae George. Kyle Anderson is out there with Bailey. Then there's Collier. And it's Kessler in its center. Now Embiid. 32 points in the game for him. Oh, good looking shot from the wing. Embiid's got 34.
They're just making the shot look easy. Embiid certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
George with the bucket. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Murray. Back to Embiid for the tie. Embiid making a long-range connection.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Collier. He's got 7. Now here's George. George draws the double. Here's Anderson. And the layup is good off the glass. Anderson's got 10 points.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Embiid outside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Kings lead by 1.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count how many lead changes we've had tonight.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition takeout. Utah shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
The Jazz have got 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the inside. Kessler passes to Anderson. Utah on the ball. For 3, Collier. Rebound by Sacramento. Right side Murray. Back to Embiid. Launches it. He drops it from range. Embiid's got 43 points.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Utah with another miss. The Kings leading. This one's for 3. Doesn't go that time. Here's George. They'll bring it up to Utah. A chance here to catch up with Allen from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Kings last season traded for Zach. I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. On Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. They're pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted. Back to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Timeout call. The Jazz. And Sacramento with some changes. Christie has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Now here's Kessler. Here's Collier. Here's Kessler. From downtown. Rebounded by Sabonis.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. MP is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
They needed that bucket. Kyle Anderson says, "Give me the basketball."
MP! Oh, off target from downtown. Utah leading by 4. They double with MP. Now Kessler. Outside George. 5 on the clock. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that.
MP fires.
When you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Bailey. No good from 3. Sacramento is going 1-4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. MP, and he nails it.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Jams it home.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Outside Murray. MP looking around. To tie it up. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's
George.
They'll
bring it up to the Jazz.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. He's off 3. MP outside to take the lead. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Make it
Timeout, Jazz. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Next.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
And so they foul intentionally. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the ball. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. MP, pressure moment. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Jazz. They're behind by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind? No doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
George against Schroeder.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line. Haley. It's good from beyond the arc. And there's an intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He dropped the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Connecting in the charity strike, so important. Now you are up 3.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what will happen next.
All right, let's send it over to courtside.
Great win for you guys tonight. You broke the half-century mark. The scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40.
50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and a quarter better.
Did that in your head?
Maybe I'm on that math issue. You should know I'm not just a pretty face dominant. I got brains too.
Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that'll do it, folks. 4 out of the 4. Grand Hill and Dorisburg. This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Man, that was heavy.
That's a new personal record, right?
That's right. They see the stats, they watch the game, but they don't see what it takes to be great. This right here is the real workout.
Tell us when you started your workout today.
Got up at 5 a.m., had my breakfast, was in here at about 6 a.m., finished this workout, then I got to rest, recharge, get ready for practice in the afternoon. Whew, the grind never stops.
Feels like you've been lifting a lot more lately, Why is that?
That's what it takes to be the best rebounder in the league, I guess. You get slapped, scratched, tossed around. You gotta have a strong base. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing in here. Come on.
All right. Got it. Just wrapping up.
Good. Can you put the camera down and spot me now? This thing's heavy.
Looking good, MP. Shake it, MP.
Hey, look, want it?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Boo! Get this bitch off stage.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Sacramento Kings. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Arnold, and our very own Andy LaForce as the sidelines cover
Tight
the
brains,
first half.
Annie.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has
Garbage.
toward DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as father time starts to take a toll.
And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms
No, he
of
ain't.
raw scoring output.
Get him out of here.
Presence completely offset.
Our Sacramento starting five. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. MP out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sabonis in at the center. And looking at the Nets, Porter and Clowney out in the forward spot. Torrey is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. One key story for MP over the course of this season. How he has really made a point of emphasis to help his team out on the boards.
And it's become an ongoing debate this season where he has delivered on his expectations to help the team on the glass. I think he's done that
running
solid
Andy.
job, but if anything is certain with Embiid, you know he might be in for a big night tonight. You can never count this man out. He is always looking to silence the doubters.
And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
So great tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight.
What a fucking rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting. And how about the interior defense early on? They have really shut down the middle. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
So for the Kings, their last game will win against the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Porter against DeRozan. Pass to Claxton. And nothing is going for him right now. The Kings have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And UMP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting 5,000 points so fast illustrates how good.
Another from 3.
For this franchise, it's the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. It's time to send over now to our reporter, Alan Ford.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him about DeMar specifically how you defended mid-range. He said, quote, it's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if the defense is up for the task at hand. Guys?
Great work as always, Alan. Thank you. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around with their treasure trove of picks in the coming years. They have to climb that mountain once again. That is really good work there on the offense.
Jorge Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Outside Williams, back to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. There's the 3. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Sabonis sets the big for MP. Sinks the triple.
Out of their last hot makes, how about all 5 from long range?
50 seconds left in the first quarter. to Williams. MP against Thomas. Charity strike shot. Again, the net for two.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's MP for three. And the Kings another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks sheltered.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And 70% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And the second free throw, good. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wilson grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And it's Johnson. That's him on the assist by Williams. Johnson's got 5.
Ending with an assisted bucket.
Offense, the order of the day is the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They really dive in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. You got from Eubanks. Dario Saric is out there with Levine. Then it's MP. And it's Monk in the one. P passes to MP. Monk right side. Saric outside. Sacramento moving it around. There's MP. Johnson with the rebound. That's trailed by 5. On the wing, Johnson for 3. Monk grabs the board. And for the Kings, this has been just outrageous. 64% of the field at this point. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Al Ford.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks as always, Al, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight. And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Pass to Timmy. Outside Williams. And here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off the foul here. Shots good by Wilson. Team's changing it up here. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Terrence Mann.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
MP, good.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Next trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here
to regain some confidence.
Williams gets the bucket.
And easy to understand why middle league quarter is the complete package. Skill at making the correct pass.
MP high post. He's against Williams. MP no good. Now Williams. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charani with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. Much more movement on every possession, modern play style placing, novel.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising. He goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Nobody near Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Schroeder's got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings. Here's Traore. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And that one's good by Porter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
In the corner is MP. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. MP's got 42 in the game. Doubled by Shabuda. And the foul on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thomas checked in for Zion Williamson. And the Kings also making a change. Maurice checked in for Zach LaVine. Thomas, terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy. Just attacking over and over again.
And there's the bucket for MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Thomas outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. Shot the ball 11 times.
And look who had answer ready. Thomas was surprised with one of his own.
Basket good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Nets trail by 14. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Another three for Brooklyn.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. Looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The three from Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, he has space to score, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You're trying triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
This is... We've reached the end of the first half of play. Kings lead by 15. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey folks, the offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much more advanced. More like a...
And now coming back around to our featured game, quite a shooting guard matchup in that first half.
Oh man, do I like the competition I'm seeing in the two spots. This is a guard league right now. These guys are going at each other. Each one is trying to do whatever they can to gain the edge in this matchup, and I love it.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Shit on that bitch ass nigga.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Thomas on the wing, he's joined by Porter. Then there's Traore. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Nets trail by 18. The three from Thomas. Connects again for distance.
That
that last 3 years ties him to the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Here's Thomas on his face. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Murray is screening on Thomas. Inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Murray, good.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first five.
Murray, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stop and shut him down there.
Now we're here from Alpha. She's got a story for us and update.
Thank you guys. The kid's forward, DeMar DeRozan, clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players and the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible. Kevin, back to you.
They're plenty talented. All right, Alan, we thank you very much. And the foul on MP. This is fourth foul. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to Porter. Here's Porter. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
On the floor for Sacramento, Mario Saric is out there with Levine. Then it's MP. And there's Monk and Eubanks into the five.
It gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Brooklyn's got 3 of their 6 shooters to fall. And throws it down.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Kings leading now by 21. MP outside. Claxton with the steal. Tries to save it. The basket. 8 points for Nick Claxton.
When guys are moving the ball, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
MP, no good.
Usually he's a master in the nitty, but not that time.
And Thomas, here we go. It's tipped. MP outside. Levine finds MP. Wants to get it to Eubanks and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off the shot. 1 for 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And this is in a lopsided game. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Sacramento.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you can hardly say this wouldn't surprise anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the pocketbooks.
And so they'll take the first game see twice. They're certainly happy to start off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan, not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
There's Sacramento. They lead by 14. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Cleared away by Jones. MP. And again able to change the momentum here. MP, and again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them as the building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now let's go.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century mark in a win. You look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Shepard.
Let's go, MVP. First nigga on All NBA.
This is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We worked our tails off to get here, and we'll keep working till the job is done. Because we're a pack of wild dogs, and we're going to let anything get in our way. Now, there are some people outside this locker room who think we can't hack it. Some people who think we're frauds. There was even a reporter who had the nerve to say that our rookie phenom over here is going to be the biggest choke in the league. But we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien trophy. Yeah, let's go! And listen, it starts tonight, gentlemen. So let's show them what we made, all right? Let's get out there.
About that article. Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Conway saying that I'd be the biggest bust of the first round? Yeah, haven't seen it. It's great motivation, and I want you to use it, but don't lose sight of who you are and what you do. I don't need more MP. I just need MP. Understood? Right. So stay within myself. Let the game come to me.
That's right. Now go out there and show the world what you can do. I'm on one!
Playoff MP in the chat. Playoff MP in the chat. I'll make my custom shoe.
Game time in the paint time.
Nothing built for that. Anything specific? Passing moves, like to clear out, some pop after screen set.
Make sure to get ready to get something game. We want to arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word case along with your issue and situation to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately.
Basketball safety safe and enjoyable experience. We therefore ask that if anything disruptive
Let's hear it for the MVP.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Sacramento Kings enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Spurs? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round 1 action from the West here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Alan LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Soho and Wemby. Harper out there with Aaron Fox, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward position. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Embiid, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. Taking a look at Sacramento, they fought hard to get the seed they earned. Now they need to make the most of it.
Yeah, those are favorites in this matchup. That said, they can't look beyond the first round. Do what they've done all season, and just take care of it.
And for more on this landmark accomplishment for MP, we send you courtside.
I had a moment with MP to ask about the regular season at home and what he was thinking. He said that he didn't worry about records, saying, quote, "When I see young fans in our jerseys, I want to hustle even harder to bring those wins home," unquote. Gotta love that attitude, guys.
Yeah, he certainly has. Thanks, Alec. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense. I can't lie. I love to see that kind of physical play under the rim. He boxes out and claims the rebound.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Sacramento.
Well, think about hitting early threes. It spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here's Harper. DeRozan brings a double. Pass to Harper. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
MP outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% of the game?
Vassell outside. Sinks the tray.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Picked by Sabonis. Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 11 points. Well, a bold statement put out there in the press before the game. A well-known pundit claiming MP would not be able to handle the pressure in the playoffs.
Well, so much of what talking heads do on TV is generate clicks or conversation. This bit from Roseanne Conway seems like more of the same. If you've watched MP this year, you should know that he's going to have no problem finding his way here in the playoffs.
Spurs trail by 8. Wembanyama pass to Vassell. Fox outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Fox outside. Fox double team. Out to the right wing. Harper passes to Sohair. Goes back up. Fox. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
MP shot is off.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Harper gets it to go.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
And so now it's... And so here's Sacramento. 8-point game. Drops in the 3. 17 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Cornette. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Kings have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. Eubanks, he's checked in for Delano Sabonis. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in. The Kings lead by 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense being on him, he's making great adjustments on the clock.
Really left him alone that time. Here's Sacramento now. Here's MP. Not this time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw good. Spurs trail by 8. We've got Drew Eubanks. MP is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Zach Levine. And it's Jones in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama!
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Right side Johnson. And a Olynyk bucket on the assist by Johnson.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter play. And here's MP from outside. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
They're getting torched on the perimeter.
4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. Wembanyama. Jones grabs the board.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open. But not able to connect.
Count it. Good. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Double on Wembanyama. The 3, Allen. The rebound by Eubanks. The Kings lead by 10. Levine passes to MP. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Can't connect from long distance. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Jones with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Grayson Howard.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Going to get hit.
Some changes for Sacramento. Demonis Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. DeRozan comes in for Jones. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Monk. San Antonio also making some changes. Harper comes in for Allen. And Fox is subbed in for Olynyk. Oh, MP makes him pay at the other end.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 16.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on 14-6 runs. Shot from the wing. MP no good. The Spurs have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Falls. Fox has got 6.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing.
Schroeder passes to MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs trail by 12. Fox outside. Down low. Johnson. Oh, Johnson slams it in.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with the ball.
Here's MP. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. MP's got 36 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive. Yeah, and you hear this crowd. They know you just set that 3-point single game playoff record.
Well, they've seen a lot of stars over the years. And so it's MP making things happen for the Kings. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Sacramento Kings.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game look like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, like getting everyone on notice. And game ones are really the best chance for the under.
And that'll do it for us.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wimby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Sohan outside. Foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul. Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The 3 from Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. Sacramento leading by 6. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. MP is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the beginning for Sacramento. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Can't get the 3.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
MP outside. Oh, missed on the tray.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, no good.
They need Bucks to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Wembanyama rips down the board. Spurs trail by 6. Sohan inside. Covered by Schroeder. Outside Vassell. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
MP. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. San Antonio's going 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Clock fires. Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct. Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in your mind. You can't settle for bad shots. As clutch as they get. What a huge score from Fox. Always seems to come up big.
MP. And again for 3.
The 3's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. Shots no good. Sacramento's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. MP, good. Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in 3-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 play for Murray OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. MP! And again for 3!
Incandescent
it from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter.
The cell fires.
Wembanyama. And he can't stop the run as that misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today. But this one is just about hope.
And no good as the first free throw misses.
We'll see if he can hit the second. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did some. Oh, no good! It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without foul. Just terrific defense. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Yes, sir, with the three.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
MP connects again from distance.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
Yeah, hot shooting in the crucible of the postseason. MP eclipsing a mark that Dame Lillard set back in 2021.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Now we'll send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, what was it like competing in your first playoff game, and how were you able to come away with a victory?
There's been a buzz in our locker room since we showed up this morning. We know we can do something special. We took the first step tonight.
And what were some of the keys to the victory?
Oh man, it's us against the world, Jen. Coach told us pregame that we...